Hi, this is Rick, CEO, founder of XOSKIN. Today's topic, what I want to talk about, is specifically the copper yarns today. You guys are always hearing me talk about copper yarns. This is actually a bobbin of copper yarn. Although our copper yarn, to the best of my knowledge, we're still the only company on planet Earth that can make a white copper yarn. This was actually a solution dyed yarn I did for a specific customer a few years back. But I think it shows up a little bit better maybe than the white yarn does. You can see it, false twist filament. And yes, on that yarn is copper particles. So what we're going to talk about today is my patent on copper. Again, it's probably about 20 some pages long for those that want to read it. Go ahead and read it. You probably be bored to death, but that is my patent on copper, and that patent was issued on October 18th, 2016. What I want to talk to you though, and see if I can get this picture up here. You can see this picture is 300 and 2400 magnification. You can see the yarn right here with copper particles on it. And yes, that is before and after human data, which I have a lot of on this copper yarn. But I'm going to talk about claims for a minute, what we can and can't do. So in the world of claims, you have EPA and FDA, and also you have the Federal Trade Commission. On the EPA side, it's known as a treated article. So follow with me here. It'd be like the fiber in this sock is antimicrobial, right? It's a textile preservative under EPA treated article. That's what it means to be. It's a treated article and it's a textile preservative. It's preserving the textile. Those of you that remember white cotton t-shirts get all yellow under here, that's the bacteria eating the damn product. That's the yellow. And your mother, when you were young, would throw all your white shirts and bleach them to try to get those stains out. But that's what EPA treated article means. It's a textile preservative. Now under the FDA, hear me out on this one. I'm going to show you a picture. It's not too graphic, and I have all this in files that want to see lots of before and after. But if you look at that picture, right, March 10th, 2010 to March 25th, 2010, that is tinea pedis. That is athlete's foot. That athlete's foot was resolved by wearing socks with my copper yarn in it. Now, if you make a claim on that one, you say the fiber under treated article would be it's a textile preservative. Now, FDA is two sides of the fence, right? FDA public health, FDA cosmetic. So FDA public health would say, which I can't claim, is the fiber in the sock cures athlete's foot. That's an illegal claim. Although I have great data to show before and after, I can't make that claim on products. If you go to the other side of the fence and you get on the FDA on cosmetic, all I ask you to do is go to the grocery store, go to the pharmacy, go down all your lotions and potion lines and your makeup counters and read what it says. Helps collagen growth. Keyword is help. So a legal claim would say the fiber in the XOSKIN socks improves hygiene and promotes a healthier environment for the skin surface for the wearer. The wearer, not the article. I'm not making any public health claims, and that is legal under FDA cosmetic. Now, again, there's three types of claims. Treated article, which we can make. FDA public health, which we cannot make, although I have very good data to support that. And then FDA cosmetic, which is kind of really just wordsmithing it. You know, you're putting words like promote and help and reduce. You're not making like bold claims. So I wanted to explain that in the terms of the rapid dry copper, the copper part of our product. Now, there's a reason for that, and I'm going to show you a complicated picture, right? It's going to show copper ions stabilizing, helping endothelial growth factors. So this is your skin tissue, and it goes deep down, right? So what happens when you fall and cut yourself is copper, which is one of the 11 essential metals of life, and our bodies do not produce copper. The only place we can get it is through the food we eat and the water we drink. Or we can take vitamins. Mother's prenatal vitamins have copper in it. It's critical for the development of the child, and it's critical in our diet. We need copper. but our body doesn't produce it. We need about a pinhead a day. So when you're running, as an example, and you fall and cut yourself, you're going to go through a process of hemostasis, inflammation. You're going to go through remodeling, and that wound is going to heal, right? But what's triggering that wound cascade healing is copper. Copper triggers inside your body the endothelial growth factors. I know it sounds crazy. I'm talking about XOSKIN, Rick. What the heck does this have to do with XOSKIN? Well, I'm trying to explain, like when you have our copper in your socks, right, or on your apparel, and you're sweaty, that's a good thing, because that sweat, that moisture is moving those copper ions around on the skin surface. So obviously, bacteria, different strains of bacteria are going to reproduce, some at 12 hours, some at 24 hours. So, when you go do an ultra race or you run, if you do get some odor in your shirt, normally if you hang it out and air dry it, the copper ions are going to continue to work 24/7, and they're going to eventually inhibit that bacteria, the DNA and then RNA, from reproducing, because that's in essence what happens. Copper ions. Now, here's an interesting fact that a lot of people don't understand, is bacteria need copper to live as well, just like we as humans do. So the bacteria are going to be attracted to copper. They're going to take in what they need, and they're going to take and try to get rid of it through their chaperone pumps and other ways. But eventually the copper ion overwhelms the bacteria, thus rendering neutralized. Is it 100% bulletproof? No, not necessarily. Remember, just like the PTFE, the surface area, we have a proprietary formulation, and that proprietary formulation goes on roughly about 2 to 4% of the surface area of the yarn. And so what you're getting with that is a product that inhibits bacteria and promotes healthier environment for the skin's surface. Now, these before and after pictures are very graphic. I have done it in wound dressings, where we take the same yarns that are in XOSKIN products, but we chop them up and then we needle punch them into a non-woven substrate. And that's the copper part of XOSKIN. Again, it's in the product to help inhibit bacteria. Hopefully you can wash your garments and your socks less often, but it's also there to promote a healthier environment for the skin surface. So any of you that want to see the before and after pictures, I'm happy to send you the PDFs. It is very graphic, some of it. We did a lot of testing on many different patients, some patients that had prior amputations of feet, toes, etc. And we put products in both socks and wound dressings in many of these before and after pictures. Again, my job is always try to bring the textile as close as I can from us to you, the consumer. Hopefully you find it interesting. And if you got any questions, you can email me at rick@exoskin.us. You can call my mobile 301-693-9483. And again, without you all, the brand does not exist. Okay? Thank you for your time, and make it a great day.